If your rental property is sitting vacant right now, it's not bad luck. It's not the market. It's a breakdown in your processes, and it's costing you money every single day. Hey, before we get into it, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next practical real estate checklist built for serious investors. If you're new to the channel, my name is Bud Evans. I did 35 years in the United States Air Force, 13 years as a police officer. I also served as the mayor of a small town in New Jersey. Today, I'm an active real estate investor focused on single-family and small multifamily properties, and I mentor veterans, first responders, and any other concerned person who wants to get into real estate. Founded a low-cost, investor-focused property management company in South Jersey as well. So, let's get into it. Most landlords believe, if I list the property, tenants will come. That's wrong. Listing a property is not marketing. It's just exposure. And exposure without a system is going to lead you to vacancy. So, here is the baseline reality. Two investors can have the same kind of property in the same exact neighborhood at the same exact time. One will fill it in a week. The other sits for 45 days or more. That's not the market. That's your execution. Now, here's where the problem starts. Most landlords do three things wrong. They overprice the unit, they use poor presentation, or they just have no process for handling leads. Then they wait. That waiting is really where the loss is going to happen. Every extra day vacant is costing you real money. So let's break down the conflict. You think your property is worth more than the market says it is. So you list it high, but now you get no calls. So you wait, then you drop the price. Now your listing is going to look like it's stale. So good tenants are going to assume that something's wrong with it. So you're going to get lower quality applicants. And that is the spiral. I've seen this over and over again, and it's completely avoidable. So let's talk about the turning point. Marketing is not about just listing the property. Marketing is about controlling demand. And when you control demand, you're going to control tenant quality, speed, and your cash flow. So let's work through how to actually do this the right way. Step one, price it correctly from the start. This is non-negotiable. If your price is wrong, nothing else matters. You need real comps. Don't just guess. Don't hope. Don't do what Zillow says at a glance. Actually, rented units. Same bed count. Same condition. If you skip this step, everything else breaks. Now, here's the part most people don't really want to hear. You should be pricing at or slightly below the market, not above. That small difference is going to create demand. Demand creates urgency. Urgency gets you multiple applicants. Multiple applicants gives you leverage. It gives you control. Overpricing gives you nothing. Step two, presentation is your first showing. Tenants don't walk properties first. They scroll. If your photos are bad, you're done before you even start. Dark photos are going to kill a deal. Clutter will kill a deal. Bad angles will kill a deal. You need a clean unit. You need bright lighting. You need wide angle shots. And every room has to be documented. If the unit's not ready, don't take the photo. If you're better off waiting 2 days for a proper photo than rushing, you're going to sit vacant for 30 days. And that's the real trade-off. Step three, clear listing. Don't be confusing. This is not creative writing here. This is operational clarity. You want to answer questions before they ask you. So include your rent amount, the security deposit, the number of beds and baths, who's going to be paying the utilities, whether or not you have a pet policy, your move-in requirements. If a tenant has to guess, they're not going to go to your property. They're just going to move on. Confusion is going to reduce your lead count. Clarity increases your conversations. Step four, distribution matters. If you're only posting in one place, you're limiting your pipeline. You should be posting across all social media platforms, Zillow, Facebook Marketplace, local rental groups, apartments.com, everywhere you can. The goal here is simple. More exposure equals more leads. More leads gives you a better selection, and a better selection will get you a better tenant. This is a numbers game. Step five, speed wins. This is where most landlords fail hard. You get a message, you wait 3 hours. A tenant is probably already gone. Good tenants move fast. They're not really waiting on you. You need a system, whether it's an auto response or pre-written replies or clear next steps. If you can't respond quickly, you're going to lose. It's not optional. Step six, pre-screen before you show the property. Stop wasting time showing a property to people who will never qualify for your loan or never qualify for the apartment. You need basic filters. You check for income, move-in date, number of occupants, whether or not they have pets. If they don't meet your criteria, just don't schedule them. This is going to protect your time and your property. You're not running a tour service here. You're running a business. Step 7, control the showing. Most landlords treat showings like open houses. That is a mistake. You need structure. When someone walks in, they should immediately know what the rent is, exactly what's required for their application, what the timeline is, and what's going to happen next. You need to set expectations. You need to be the one who's guiding the process. You're creating urgency. If someone likes the unit, they should be ready to act immediately. There shouldn't be any confusion here. There should be no delay. So let's bring this back to the initial conflict. Most landlords think marketing ends when the listing goes live, but that's just not right. Marketing is active. If your unit's not getting traction in 3 to 5 days, something's off. You need to adjust, and you need to do it quickly. Your price, your photos, your listing quality. Don't just sit and wait. Waiting is how vacancies turn into loss. This is where the comeback happens. When you run this like a business operation instead of a landlord, everything changes. Your phone's going to start ringing more consistently. You're going to get multiple applicants. You choose tenants instead of chasing them around. Your vacancy rate will drop. Your cash flow will stabilize. And that is the shift. That is the difference between guessing and executing. So let's take a quick pause here. If you are a veteran and you are trying to tighten up your leasing process or stop losing money to vacant, that's exactly what we break down inside the War Room with David Perret. It's not theory. It's systems, execution, and accountability. It's why I've been a member for 6 years. Now, if you need help fixing specific bottlenecks in your operations, you can also book a one-off coaching call at budevans.com. Both links are actually in the description. So now let's finish this out as we always do with a checklist. 1, price is based on real rented comps, not assumptions. Use clean, bright, and high-quality photos in every single room. Write listings with full clarity and zero confusion. Post across multiple platforms for maximum exposure. Respond to every lead quickly with a defined system. Pre-screen your applicants before you schedule the showing. Run structured showings that show and create urgency. Adjust price or presentation within days if no traction happens. Look, vacancy is expensive, but it's controllable. Run your systems right, and your units will move. As always, if this helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this with a friend, if you have any. Thanks for watching. I'm Bud Evans. Aim high, execute fast. See you on the next one.